Welcome to St. Louis, Missouri. In this video, I'm exploring the city to uncover the art scene, learn about the culinary movement taking place, and deepen my understanding of the United States by exploring a new region. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let's dive into St. Louis. Good morning, everybody. So it is our first full day exploring the city of St. Louis today, and I'm so excited to experience what we have on our itinerary. And we have a very packed itinerary for the next 2 days. We're exploring all kinds of art museums, different centers around the city, and also a whole bunch of good restaurants and coffee shops. So our first place we're heading this morning is to a coffee shop across town to get some breakfast and some beautiful caffeine. So I am so excited personally for that, and it is gonna be a nice day today. Apparently the sun's gonna come out later on. We are in our hotel room, which is amazing. I had a great sleep last night, and we are gonna go and call our Uber and head to the coffee shop. All right, we just had a great little breakfast at Lola Jean's Give Back Coffee. We had amazing egg sandwiches, so good, and we had a nice latte with Caldi coffee, which is local, and we're gonna learn more about that tomorrow when we visit one of their actual shops. So now we're gonna head to the zoo, which is back over by our hotel, and in this whole park, which has a whole bunch of free attractions, which is amazing. I think we're gonna visit the zoo and the science center before we head off to lunch. Okay, stop number 2 for the day is at the St. Louis Zoo, which is a totally free attraction, which is amazing because it seems like a pretty big complex. We are off to see some penguins and polar bears. Let's see what else we find. So we've been exploring the zoo, which has actually been amazing. I haven't been to a zoo in a very long time, and this is like a good zoo where they are rehabilitating endangered species and helping to protect animals. And we saw grizzly bears and polar bears and penguins, and now we're trying to find the elephants and the big cats. So we're wandering around, hopefully we'll find some here. Elephants on their preserve. That's our story. We're just finishing up at the St. Louis Zoo, and it was honestly a really good experience. I am not normally a zoo person, I would say, but the fact that this is free and they have an amazing facility and a great variety of animals, I would definitely recommend. So we're gonna head to the Science Center now, which is just down the street, all part of this giant area, which is called Forest Park, which has a variety of different free attractions like the zoo, the Science Center, and an art museum. Great experience. So the Science Center has all these different things about building and construction this past. They had like arch stuff related to the St. Louis Gateway Arch, of course, like how the physics of it work. There was some bridge stuff, and now we are over top of the highway.
Oh. That actually scared me.
Oh. There's a bridge between one side of the Science Center to the other side of the Science Center, and it goes across the highway. So now here we are, literally with the traffic behind us, and they have radar guns pointed at the traffic. They can tell you how fast they're going. Look at this.
64.
Oh, let's see if we got a speeder.
Look at her.
He's a speeder. 71. Ooh. This black truck is going fast.
Oh.
Fast, fast, fast. Whoa, I saw 78 for a second. So we're in the Science Center flying flight simulator over the Gateway Arch. Patrick conquering his fear of flying by taking the controls. We just finished up exploring inside the Science Center, not the Space Center, and outside there is a big alien statue made out of tin foil, or it looks like aluminum pans, like the types of things you take like food in and like cook like a roasting pan essentially. I'm very impressed by how both this and the zoo, as well as a few other art museums in this area, are all free to the public. You don't find that pretty often. And they actually have a Blue Angels fighter jet right here we're checking out right now. Just arrived at our next stop, which is the Pulitzer Arts Foundation. We're going inside to meet someone who's opening it special for us today for a media tour, I guess. So we're gonna see what we're gonna find inside and also get the rundown on what this place actually is. Alright everybody, so we just finished up 2 art museum moments. We started at the Pulitzer Art Museum Arts Foundation, which was a beautifully designed space that is an all-purpose art gallery, which means they don't specialize in contemporary or modern. They basically will let whatever in that they want to. And the space that they showcase it in is absolutely phenomenal. Great natural lighting, stunning space, and so it just creates a really great environment to experience art. Next door to that was the Contemporary Arts Museum, which is, as the name suggests, contemporary art, which also features a beautiful gallery space. And then being right next door, it's super convenient to hop between the two of them, and they're both free, which is amazing. I think our whole day today, all we spent money on is food. Every activity we've done has been free. All 4 things we did have been free today.
Uber.
Food and Uber.
My life.
My life. And with that being said, we are gonna head back to our hotel now after a day of exploring and have a little cocktail moment on the roof. Yeah, very excited for that. We're also dining at the restaurant in our hotel tonight, which apparently is well known and very good, so we're gonna experience that. And
we have a seat at the chef's table.
And we have a seat at the chef's table. Thanks to our friend who hooked us up yesterday. We love that. We love a chef's table moment. So sweet. And it's been a great day overall. As you can see, the sun has come out. It's beautiful. So we freshened up and changed our outfits, and we're watching a gorgeous sunset over the city of St. Louis, and we're gonna head upstairs to the bar to get our drink on.
Oh my god, the hand?
Are you excited or what?
Imagine long nails.
So we have made it to the famous Gateway Arch, the gateway to the west. As you can see behind me, this beautiful monument is actually a national park right here on the riverfront in downtown St. Louis. And you can actually go to the top of the Gateway Arch in a rickety little tram that goes up the side to the very top. I know, because I just got back from doing it.
Walk back, angle to your right.
Gateway Arch stands 630 feet tall, which is the largest man-made monument built in the United States, and it is pretty timeless. The fact that it was built in the 1960s, it still looks modern and fits into the landscape today in almost 2020, which is an amazing feat of architecture and engineering. So we just arrived in our room at the last hotel, and this room is actually incredible. Beautiful, rustic, kind of unfinished ceiling space. Like, look at this. This was clearly some kind of old like warehouse or a bank or something cool. Alright everybody, so now that we've checked in and settled into our room at the last hotel, we're gonna head off to the City Museum of St. Louis, which we've heard from so many people now apparently is such a fun thing to do. Well, you know what, I'm gonna go experience it, then I'll tell you more about it afterwards. I was gonna start telling you what I know, but we'll wait. So I think it's actually very close to our hotel, just down the street here. We might even be able to see it out the window, maybe not. But, oh yeah, literally right there, the City Museum, Club Europe, and hotel parking. So, we're gonna head down there right now, and then come back here and figure out the dinner plans for later on. But, this is the room. It is amazing, and I'm feeling good and refreshed right now. I was a little tired earlier, but I'm feeling good, and I think it is time to get our shoes on and head to the City Museum. Here we go. The outside has, obviously, as you can see, so much going on. There's like part of an airplane up there, a fire truck, there's all these cages and walkways, so we don't know if we can actually go up there. There's no one up there right now, but it is a random Wednesday, so maybe it's just not busy. About to find out. We just came inside, we got our wristbands, and basically it's a you do whatever you want, explore it however you want type of place. And we started in the cave, which is 9 stories tall, and goes all the way up to a massive slide from the top to the bottom. So I think we have a quirky on a slide.
Oh my god.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Should I try?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god!
Oh my god. How you doing? Oh, my shoes just don't have traction.
So we've made our way up like 3 levels now. Basically, this whole thing is you explore it on your own, and we're trying to find our way up to the top. We really have no idea where to go, but we just found a piano. And this is literally what you're navigating through. It's twisting and turning of metal. It's really, I've actually never done anything like this. And it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna see where we end up and if we can actually make it to the top. There's allegedly a slide that goes all the way from the top to the bottom. Okay, we've made it onto the roof structure where there is an airplane teetering about 40 feet above the ground. This is crazy. The whole structure of the inside just extends outside, and we've made our way towards this airplane. So we've made it outside up to the airplane now, and we can see that at the top of the building there's structures on the roof. So I think we're gonna try and work our way up there now. But we made it up to this airplane, and now we're out on the wing of it, which is absurd. We're suspended maybe, 75 feet above the ground. So in our quest to find the 10-story slide, we just came around the corner and saw this. So we finished up at City Museum, which was a very honestly unbelievable place. I've never experienced anything like this as intricate and as in-depth. We could have spent honestly hours in there exploring every nook and cranny, but I mean, I'm wearing Chelsea boots for one and a leather jacket, so I was slipping all over the place, and we kind of got a feel of it and it was great. But now we are off for some St. Louis barbecue, which we've been talking about and hearing about for like days now, and it's time to experience it. So we've called our Uber and we are heading to Sugar Fire Barbecue to dine on some amazing meat. So here we go. So look at this beautiful pulled pork sandwich with a side of potato salad, cornbread, and honey butter from Sugar Fire. This looks amazing. We have all of our sauces down the table here. I'm gonna sample them and figure out which one I like best for my sandwich. Okay, we're going for the first bite of the big pig. So the barbecue was incredible. We tried all the sauces as you saw, and it was such a beautiful sandwich that I really, really enjoyed. And it was a perfect way to have our last supper here in St. Louis. We are back in the hotel now and might explore some of the amenities here and hang out for a little while. It's kind of like the end of the day now. And that wraps up our time exploring St. Louis. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, make sure to stay tuned for part 2 where we dive deep into everything I learned while exploring St. Louis behind the scenes. Thanks so much for watching.